Not only is Iran threatening ships in the Persian Gulf and at the Strait of Hormuz, military bases in the Middle East, it's now going after American companies, like Michigan-based medical device company Stryker, which announced today it has experienced a, quote, global network disruption to its Microsoft suite as a result of a cyber attack. A pro-Iranian digital hacktivist group, Handala, has claimed credit for the incident, calling the company a, quote, Zionist-rooted corporation. Stryker released a statement saying its teams are working rapidly to understand the impact of the attack on its systems. According to Iranian state media, Tehran has published a list now of new targets, which include regional offices and data centers of major U.S. tech companies that have operations in the Middle East. We're talking about Google, Amazon, Microsoft, NVIDIA, IBM, Oracle, and Palantir. Last week, Iranian drones hit 3 of Amazon's data centers in the Mideast, including 2 AWS facilities in the UAE and a data center in Bahrain. Joining me now about how to stop this before it happens is Armaden CEO Kevin Mandia. Armaden is an AI native cybersecurity company that creates and manages autonomous AI agents that, Kevin, scan for threats, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, Liz, we're living in an age where AI, it's like right before it really hits, where you're going to see all AI on offense, and it's going to take all AI on defense to kind of deflect and autonomously respond to that. But we're kind of in a gap right now, and the AI age isn't fully upon us, but it is emerging fast.
Well, look, we're talking about 2 things here. We're talking about cybersecurity attacks and then kinetic attacks like bombs and missiles. So let's tackle your bailiwick here. You've been in this industry a long time. So we just told our viewers about Stryker. Could Iranian black hats take down a medical device companies? I mean, they make you know, all kinds of medical devices here. Why Stryker?
Well, here's the reality. If you're an American brand, you're going to be attacked. The cyber domain, Liz, is a very contested domain. Even during times of peace, there's no rules of engagement in the cyber domain. Nobody's really enforcing laws there effectively, and there's no risk of repercussions if you hack the United States from abroad. So here's what's going to happen. I think that it's you know, the internet's a dangerous neighborhood. Everybody knows that. All the 1A enterprises you listed, like Google, NVIDIA, they're aware that, you know, cybersecurity matters. And you're going to see the volume dial from a 6 out of 10 up to a 9 out of 10 now because you have a kinetic war going on.
Kinetic war right there, which, I mean, the AWS, for them to be attacking Amazon's operations, they're going for things like data centers, which definitely come weave right into the AI push here. And what might that do? How important is it to protect those sites?
Well, it's definitely important. And what you're seeing, I think the Iranian doctrine is let's impact economies. Let's do as much as we can for economic conflict. You look at it right in the Strait of Hormuz. It's to create an economic problem. And you can do that in the cyber domain. You take down an organization, you impact the economy. You threaten cloud, you actually threaten many companies. Virtually all companies rely and depend on cloud-based resources to power their business. So this is all about, and by the way, you're going to see the criminal element go up and to the right in the cyber domain. You're going to see hacktivism go up and to the right, and then you're going to see real Iranian actors doing things, because at this point, it's dialed up. It's not just an escalating hum of activity, it's above that. So everybody knows we're in a dangerous neighborhood, but now instead of 5 gangs roaming the neighborhood, we've got 10 gangs that are going to roam the neighborhood.
And we're all putting our stuff up in the cloud. Okay, we're storing it all up there so we can work from anywhere. We can work from home. It's incredibly convenient, but how vulnerable are some of the most important companies and all of their data that's flying around into the ether?
Well, I think, Liz, it's not going to be a doomsday story here. I think very modern companies, the 1A enterprises, are going to withstand what I call like drive-by shootings on the information highway. That's what's happening right now. You're going to see hacktivists start just hacking the lowest hanging fruit they can. You're going to see maybe Iranian actors doing the same thing. This is about economic disruption. It's about attack and hack into whatever you can get into and probably come up with the reason why after you do it. If it's an American brand, it's fair game. They're going to go after it.
So how do you train these models? Because there are a million different possibilities here. So is there simulated stuff that you're putting in there, or is it previous examples of cybersecurity attacks and breaches?
Well, here's the thing. When you use AI on offense, you're not doing anything humans didn't used to do. I mean, I've spent the last 20 years red teaming the Fortune 100. People have always red teamed their networks, meaning have some humans on offense try to find exploitable risk and ways to break into organizations and break in and make something of impact happen. But with AI, you now have a technology that can think, learn, and adapt and be autonomous. You're just going to see what humans used to do, which is find one path in at one point in time. The age of AI is coming, Liz. It's going to be all paths in all the time. And that means we have to prepare for an offense that's going to be far more effective. And I don't think we're quite ready for the scale and scope and total recall of AI agents on offense. So what my company is doing is nothing more than taking the new technology, and we've lived through technology changes to mobile, technology changes to cloud, now it's AI, and taking the best red teamers in the world, and we're automating their mindset, their thought processes, and that's it. So we're still doing the same thing humans do, but we're doing it thousands of times faster.
Kevin, we've been talking since, what, 20 years? It's been a while. You founded Mandiant, which you sold for $5.4 billion to Google back in 2022. Now you've got Armaden. You just secured nearly $190 million in seed funding, Series A. That, by the way, for our viewers, it's the largest funding round in cybersecurity history. Really quick, you eventually going to take this one public?
Well, you know, the world needs Armaden. The world needs the good guys on offense using AI so that the offensive AI by the good guys is training the defensive AI by the good guys so we know how to autonomously respond. It's going to be too fast and too broad for humans to be in the loop to defend our networks. So Armaden, we hope to be the seal of approval that if we're training your defense, you're good to go. You can operate with confidence.
Like to hear that. Kevin, great to see you.
Thank you so much.
You bet.